Hi there, Joke here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you the new Sweet Cloud die set and two samples with this die set. As you can see, there's a big cloud. I die cut a bunch of the hearts, and this is how I did the face. I added some printer paper to the back so that it holds the eyes and the mouth in place, and just so that I have a nice sturdy piece, I have 2 layers of cardstock here. So I am adding all the colorful pieces in the second layer, or the top layer basically. And these cards are 5 by 7 inch as well, but I did size this cloud in a way that it fits the A2 size as well. You just have less space around it, of course. So on my first sample, I'm just going to use one cloud, and we'll show you the whole, how the original idea is. I have a sentiment in this set, Get Well Wishes. It's kind of like a flimsy kind of sentiment, but I think it's still quite easy to work with it. I die cut it from black cardstock and then also heavyweight white, which I added to it so that it's a bit more dimensional. And then we have these string of hearts coming from the flower, sorry, the cloud, and kind of like raindrops, but then heart-shaped. And of course they had to be colorful, and especially like Valentine's colorful, you know, like reddish, pinkish. But I also added some oranges and yellow, so it's a bit different. And I will, on the 2 cards, I did this differently. On one, they are lined up, I'm not saying perfectly, but more perfectly than here. Here I was going for a crooked type of fun design. And I don't know if you can see when I'm gluing the heart and turn it around, that all of my hearts, these colorful ones, are layered on top of a white cardstock, so they are sturdy. And I'm adding glue to the side, which I'm gluing down, because you know, with the string in the background, I cannot glue down the whole heart like flush with the surface, which I don't mind, because this way I have fun dimension everywhere. And yeah, I try to place my colors in a way that they are not, well, they are kind of like random, not next to each other, the same colors. And then I'm adding my sentiment. I'm trying to space it out, or like center it basically. And you could also just use Get Well, not the whole sentiment. And I was also thinking about placing it, or placing it somewhere else, or in a more creative way, but I guess I'm not that creative. I couldn't come up with anything special. So yeah, that's gonna be the whole card. And then because I wanted, I don't know, it just was so simple, I wanted to add a teeny tiny bit of something. So these enamel dots are, I think, about this exactly the same size as the little face. So I added that, and I was gonna show you here what it looks like on the A2 size card. So that's an A2 base, just so that you can see that size. And I also try to show you that on the next card I'm going to use this glitter paper, which I'm not super happy with, because it's white, it's supposed to be white glitter, but it has color in it, and it doesn't look great from every angle. I wanted white, but honestly, it's so difficult. But at least for me, I don't find white glitter paper. I had some, but I ran out. And you can see here how different that is from the white cardstock. But okay, it's what it is. And here I prepared my strings of raindrops first. So you can see that those hearts are more lined up. And I created 3 clouds, as you can see, and try to find a way to place that sentiment differently, but I just couldn't. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm starting to glue down my hearts first, and then I'll do the clouds, and I could leave them as they are, I think, so that they hang off the edge, but then I think it's probably easier to mail them when they are not random shapes, although I'll be honest, for me it doesn't even matter because I normally send cards together with something, and then usually they are not in an envelope ever. Also, this is not standard size here in Europe, so I would never be able to buy envelopes for this anyway. And because my cards are two-dimensional, the envelope that would be this size would not fit ever. So I generally use bubble mailer, and then I put some cardstock, not cardstock, actually cardboard in there so that my cards don't damage. And yeah, but I think if you don't want to have some random shape, then you just trim off the clouds on the side. I think that looks fine. I don't mind. And then I'm adding some foam tape to my 3rd cloud so that it pops off from the pops off the background. Sorry. At this point, it's 5:20. I've been recording for 2.5 hours, I think. So I'm a bit, yeah. And I did not have space for the hose at the end. In the end, so I just put get well there. And I'm using 3 different colors of enamel dots for my clouds. And I think, this is just a teeny tiny detail, but it just adds some fun to the card. So these are the 2 finished projects. I hope you like them, and I hope you I don't know, maybe you come up with something different that I don't expect, Thank you very much for watching. Check out the other videos as well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.